So welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 14 of Wonder, with or without the chicken fence. I can't believe I got you doing chicken fence yesterday. So the jury's out. Some people loved it. Some people thought it was a bit weird. We'll see what happens. It may come back. It may be a skill we need to cultivate, or maybe not. So come lie. Oh no, sit on your mat and we shall begin. Come. So sitting on your mat and just roll your feet. Just feeling into the way that as you roll your feet, your calves are changing the weight of themselves on the floor. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. And then bend your right knee. Squeeze it up as close as you can. And then lengthen it long. Bend your left knee. And I feel this sense of like engagement in the deep lower belly as I pull one leg towards me. And then as I pull the other leg towards me. Nice. Pull both legs towards you. What do you do to pull both of your feet up? And then stretch your legs long. Both feet up and long. Nice. Both feet wide and long. Soles of your feet together and long. Nice. Both feet wide, long. Soles of your feet together. Great. Holding on to your ankles, sitting up tall. Pull on your ankles. And as I do that, I get a sense of my deep belly that I can kind of lengthen. Because of the pull, I have a sense of traction through the deep belly and my thighs. I can roll my thighs wide and out. So just feel that. How do you connect in and lengthen here? Nice. And then bring your feet a little bit further away so they're not as close as you can be, and wrap your arms around. So I have my right arm on top and my left arm behind. Round your back down like you're going to try and bring your elbow down towards your pubic bone. Sitting up tall. Draw your shoulders back and then try and bring your elbow down towards your feet. Nice. Sitting up tall, pull your shoulders back. Elbow down towards your pubic bone. Tall, elbows forward towards your feet. Tall. Great. Change. Wrap your arms around in the other direction. Nice. Elbow down towards your pubic bone. Tall. Elbow forward towards your feet. I'm not really aiming for my toes. I'm trying to go beyond. Elbow down towards your pubic bone. And elbows towards your feet. Nice. Come back to the first side. So wrap your right arm over the top, and now you're going to draw a circle. So I'm circling down towards the right thigh, towards the feet, and then back towards the belly. So there's this sense of my elbows are moving as much as they can, and they're squeezing towards me as much as they can. And I'm really stirring the cauldron, moving the other direction. One more time. Nice. Change your arms. Left arm on top, right arm underneath. Stir towards the left. So I squeeze my elbows in, and then I lift and pull my elbows forward. Squeezing in, and then forward. Change direction. One last time. Super. Stretch your legs out long, and just roll into your ankles again. Pointing, flexing, or just moving your toes and your feet. I can feel my toes are cold. I was outside walking in the grass again this morning. Oh my God, it's so crunchy. Crunchy, crunchy grass. So reach your right arm up towards the ceiling and then lean your right arm over towards the left. And you're going to bring your left hand to the floor beside you and really lean into that left hand. Pull your elbow down towards the floor on the right. Over towards the left. My bum is staying on the floor flat, so I'm not leaning over with my pelvis. I'm moving with my waist. Nice. Other side. Reach your left hand over towards the right. Lean into your right hand as you go. Pull your elbow down. Reach. Pull your elbow down. Nice. Now bring your left hand across and hold on to your right thigh and do the same movement, but now without the anchor of the hand. So it's much more in your torso. How do you create strength and connection in motion here? What's your range? Nice. Other side. Hold on to your left thigh with your right hand. Nice. Last time. Super cool. Super. So take your right foot and step it over the top of the left. Hold on to your knee and pull deeply on your knee to lengthen through the chest. Nice. Round your back. Bring your forehead down to your knee. And then lift your chest and look up. Round your back. Forehead down to your knee. Rising up. Sitting up tall. Nice. Sitting tall, keep holding on to that right knee with your left hand and reach the right hand as far forward as you can. Maybe hold on to the left foot if you can or somewhere out there. And then pull your right elbow back and twist towards the right. And my right hand is resting on the floor behind me, but I'm not leaning into it. I'm up on the fingertips and I can lift my fingers off the floor. So it's not structural, it's scaffolding. Okay, so it's supporting the torso, which is the building of you, and the scaffolding or the stabilizers are your hands, but they're not the main structure. Okay, so the main structure is the torso. So imagine that you can spiral through your spine and get taller up towards the top of your head. And so for me, there's something that changes in the back of my rib cage and the deep of my belly when I really endeavor to lengthen upwards. Nice. Come back to center. Change. Bend your left knee. Hold on to your left knee and pull your chest and belly towards your left thigh. And then round. Bring your forehead down to your knee. Up. Forehead down to your knee. Up. And forehead down to your knee. Nice. Holding on to your left knee with your right hand. Reach your left hand forward. And then pull your left elbow back. Bring your fingertips to the floor, twisting towards the left. Breath is deep in your belly. Can you spiral taller? Pushing my left foot into the floor really helps me get taller. Pushing my left hand into the floor helps me get taller. Sitting deeply down into my sit bones and feeling the rebound up through my spine. Nice. Come back to center. Cool. Come into the cat pose. All the way over. Cat pose, rounding your back and arching your back. Rounding your back, arching. Nice. One more time. Rounding, arching. Pull back into your downward dog. Heels are pulling back, hands are pushing down. Have a bit of a wiggle. Pull your heels down, bend your knees. Pull your heels down, bend your knees. Nice. Cat drop. Still hasn't found a name. Drop your knees down. Pull back into your downward dog. Knees drop down. Downward dog. One more time. Knees drop down. Downward dog. Super. Stretch the right foot up towards the ceiling. Long and strong back behind you. And then draw the right knee towards your chest and squeeze your right knee deeply as you can. Stretch up and back. Bend your knee. Up and back. Bend your knee. Nice. One more time. Up and back. And this time, as you bend your knee, travel forward so your knee travels above your hands and then travel back. So my leg is staying up towards my chest and I'm moving into a plank and then back into a downward dog. Plank. Downward dog. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Nice. Drop your left knee to the floor. Stretch out through the front leg. Bend your front knee. Stretching out. Bend your knee. Stretching out. Bend your knee. Pull your right elbow back and up towards the ceiling. Open through the chest. If you can, if you want, lift your left knee off the floor. See what's right for you. Super. Both hands to the floor. Drop your left knee down. And then bring your hand to the right knee and rising up. Cool. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Pull your elbows back and down. And then reach your hands forward and glide them as far forward as they go, reaching out and forward. Reaching up. Pull your elbows down. And then reaching forward. Pull your elbows down and forward. Nice. Pause there, fingers forward. Stay there, or maybe lift the back knee off the floor. Maybe not. Cool. Both hands to the floor. Step back. Downward dog. Settle in. Feel your downward dog. Nice. Drop your knees, touch the floor, pull back, downward dog. Touch your knees. Downward dog. Stretch the left foot up and back behind you, and then bend your left knee up onto your chest. Up and back behind you. I'm not moving anything else except for the leg, so I'm not changing the shape of my downward dog. Up and back. Bend your knee. Up and back. And bend your knee. Pause there with your knee up onto your chest. Now travel forward. Bring your knee forward over your hands. Pull back, downward dog. Forward. Plank. Downward dog. Forward. Plank. Downward dog. This time step your left foot outside of your left hand. Drop your right knee to the floor. Stretch out through the front leg. Bend your knee. Nice. Lengthening out. Bend your knee. Lengthening out. Bend your knee. Cool. Pull the left elbow back. Reach the left hand up towards the ceiling. Stay here or lift the right knee off the floor. Widen into your chest, really reaching long and tall. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Drop your right knee down, rising up. Reach your arms up. Pull your elbows down. And then reach forward. Bring your fingertips to the floor. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. Keep your fingers on the floor. Stay there. Or lift your right knee off the floor. Super. Both hands to the floor. Step back. Downward dog. As you push down into your hands, feel your hips lift. As you push down into your feet, feel that connection into the pelvis. Turn your toes towards the right. Sit your left bum down. Coming all the way back up. Turn your toes towards the left. Sit your right bum down. Nice. Come all the way back up. Again, knees to the right. Sit your left bum down. Back up. Sit your right bum down. And back up. Nice. How cool. So, drop your knees to the floor. Bring your right knee forward between your two hands. And then sit yourself down into zigzag. So in zigzag, my two knees are pointing towards the right. And my 2 feet are pointing towards the left. So begin by leaning towards the right, like you're trying to look underneath the couch in front of you. So bring your shoulder as close to the floor as you can and your head as close to the floor as you can, and then come back up. But I'm not using my hands, I'm using my body to do this. So you might stop somewhere differently than I do. Is that right, English? Your range is different than mine. So just feel out. How do you drop down? What do you see? And then back up. Nice. So sweep that left foot forward towards the right knee. And now sweep that left foot back and maybe keep it floating as you drop your shoulder down. So motorbike, you can have your arms out forward in front of you. Remember to listen to that right knee. It's going to be the right knee and hip is what's going to really tell you to go slower or that you can stay here. Nice. Other side. Bring both knees towards the left, both feet towards the right, and then leaning down. So my range on this side, I can't go down all that far on this side. And I'm really valuing and respecting the sensations that tell me I don't have the strength to go down any further. I'm like, cool. Thank you for telling me. And one more time. Super. Swing that right foot forward towards the left knee. Sweep that right leg back. Begin to straighten out into the right leg and draw the left shoulder down. Sweep your foot forward. Side. Forward. Side. Forward and side. So as I went, the strength of that leg changed and I went, oh, look, now I can do it a little bit more. Cool. So come back into your cat pose. And then bring your right knee forward between your two hands and lengthen out into that left leg. So pigeon, if you don't like pigeon, then come into a zigzag or find something else, a twist or something that you'd like to do. Push into your fingertips, rise through the spine, deepen into your belly. And so for me, moving in the pigeon is really nice. So I might drop my bum to the floor and then rock towards the left hand. And drop my bum to the floor and then rock. And I might drop my head down and then rise I might lift my hips up and then drop them down. So for me, moving is really interesting. It's like feeling parts of my body and then engaging into the resource of movement to map them, to be present in them. Maybe drop your elbows down, rocking a bit deeper. Super cool. Both hands to the floor. Step back, downward dog. Stretch out into that right leg. And bring the left knee forward. I'm just listening here. You're either in zigzag or some other variation. Rock from side to side. And then drop your head down. Rise. I love being up on my fingertips. It gives me more length. Down. One more time. Down. Rise. Maybe bring your elbows down. Wiggle here. No, we didn't lift here, so you can lift. You can rise just with your hips. So many things you can do here. It's like how, rather than being a passive stretch, it's a very dynamic, mobile stretch. Nice. Come sit on your mat. Legs are forward. And just feel your body. So there was no chicken fence. We didn't stand up. Nice. So coming into either a cross-legged position or whatever position you feel like would be nice for your offering. Bring your palms together and just pause. Allow the integration or the absorption of your practice. So just take a few deep belly breaths. Maybe that sigh where you take a breath and then another breath on top. Really settling into the deep of you in this moment. Really landing into the you that's just practiced yoga and that's allowing change to happen as a result. More presence, more connection. This moment, this now. Nice. And then the offering. Bring your palms forward. Thumb and forefinger touch wide. Back of your hands come together. Scoop towards your heart. Thumb and forefinger touch down. Back of your hands come together. Scoop towards your belly. Offer. Thumb and forefinger up. Back of your hands. Scoop. Thumb and forefinger down. Back of your hands. Scoop. So continue. Up. Down. One more time. Up. Down. Scooping, offering all that you are. Being present, being connected. I'm just feeling the deep of you right now. It's like the offering for me is like it plays the deep chords of my being somehow. I'm like, oh, so interesting. So gather that in, pull it towards you, palms together. Nice. And then come lie on the floor. Just come down for like 1 minute. Allow yourself to absorb and integrate, connect. Nice. Be well, be wonderful, be you. And the best thing that you can be is you. Why would you be anything else? So really, like the I tend to stop taking up space in my life. I kind of get a bit squishy in myself. And then I go, oh, and I take up space again in my own self. Yeah, it's like I lean into the edges of me and get comfortable again. So lean into your edges and get comfortable. I'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah, lovely to be here. Lovely to hang out and move. And maybe chicken fence, maybe not tomorrow. Bye.